Hey guys, Tony here from TonyTechBytes, and this is my custom keyboard that I purchased from MetClicks. I'll link his social media accounts in the description section of this video if you want to check it out, and no, this video is not sponsored. So let's go over the specs of this keyboard, talk about my thoughts, and then I'll show a sound test. So this keyboard has the PBT Bluebird keycap set, and it's in the teal and white colorway. It looks really cool. I actually think this looks super clean, and the keycaps themselves are a little bit thick, so they feel kind of like marshmallows when you're actually clicking on them. The keycaps themselves are also thicker than most keycaps that I'm used to, but that's not a bad thing because they actually feel really nice in the fingers. I guess it's more personal preference though, and I have come to really like using them. As for the switches, I asked for Tealios V2 linear switches, and these are also lubed as well. They feel pretty nice and sound great as well. I'm not a keyboard expert, so I don't know too much about the exact vocabulary to use, and it's definitely a lot quieter and smoother than my Ant Pro 2, which had Gatoron brown switches. As for the case, this is the Tofu 65 aluminum case in the silver color, and it's a very heavy case. It makes the keyboard overall extremely heavy, and that's kind of a good thing because it won't slide around your desk. But if you want to bring this around to a LAN party or something, to your friend's house or whatever, this thing is very heavy, so it might be difficult to carry around. And like I said, this is a 65% case, so this is a 65% layout. A 65% layout basically does not have the function row at the top or the numpad, but it still has a couple function keys at the side and the arrow keys, which I find pretty useful. I don't know the exact PCB and the other minute specs, however this also has USB-C, so I just connected it to my computer with a USB-C cable, and that is awesome because I want to have everything connect to USB-C. It's just future-proofed. The case also does not have an adjustable angle. However, I found the angle okay for me, and I actually float my wrists, so I don't use a wrist rest or I don't lay them on my tabletop, because I hear floating your wrists is a more ergonomic way of typing, so that's just what I use, and this angle is perfectly fine for me. So my overall thoughts after using this keyboard for about 2 weeks now, I love using this thing. It feels like butter when you're typing on it. Someone in my comments mentioned that it sounds like I'm typing on a marshmallow. Well, not an actual marshmallow, but it's smooth, it feels really nice, and it sounds amazing. I'll show a sound test really soon. Typing on this thing is amazing, and it feels a lot better than on my Ant Pro 2 with Gatoron brown switches. It feels significantly smoother, and it sounds a lot quieter, and it feels unique. However, the price tag for this was pretty hefty. Costed about 3 times the cost of maybe an average keyboard. I would say getting a custom keyboard or making one yourself is a pretty enthusiast thing because you get a better sound, you get better typing experience. However, it's only improved marginally, whereas the price tag is pretty difficult to swallow. Oh, another thing to note, the PBT Bluebird keycap set came with a keycap puller that was made of plastic, and I don't recommend using that thing because it actually scraped some of my keycaps. So I suggest getting a metal one. You can just get one for $5 on Amazon. That's pretty much the only con, I guess. I'll probably just scrape off the paint or wipe it off eventually. And let's go to a sound test right now. Typing test starting. Spacebar. Tab. Caps lock. Shift, left shift. Alt, left control. Escape. Backspace, enter, right shift, right alt, right function, right control. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support my content.